I'm Amelia, 34, and I've been married to my husband, Ethan, 36, for 8 years. We have 2 kids, ages 5 and 3, and live in Colorado. My family, mom, dad, and younger sister, Chloe, 31, lives a few hours away. Chloe and I have always been close but competitive, especially since she's single and often compares her life to mine. Our parents decided to host a big family reunion at their lake house this spring, inviting aunts, uncles, cousins, and us. It was supposed to be a weekend of bonding, barbecues, and lake games, and I was excited to bring Ethan and the kids. The reunion was planned for last weekend, Friday to Sunday. I helped Mom organize everything: food, games, even a slideshow of old family photos. Chloe offered to handle decorations, which I thought was sweet. Ethan and I had a tough patch a few years ago. He had a brief affair with a coworker, which we worked through with counseling. It was painful, but we rebuilt our trust, and only my parents know about it. Chloe knew something happened, but not the details, and I asked Mom to keep it private. When we arrived at the lake house on Friday, everything seemed great. The house was packed with 20 relatives, kids running around, and music playing. Chloe had set up balloons and banners, and we all pitched in for a big dinner. But I noticed Chloe acting weird, snapping at me over small things, like where to put the desserts, and avoiding Ethan. I brushed it off, thinking she was stressed. On Saturday night, we had a bonfire. Everyone was laughing, sharing stories, and roasting marshmallows. Chloe stood up, saying she had a special toast for the family. I thought it'd be about Mom and Dad hosting. Instead, she looked right at me and said, "I want to toast Amelia, who acts so perfect but stays with a cheater. Ethan had an affair 3 years ago, and she's too weak to leave him." The whole family went silent. My kids were right there, confused. Ethan's face turned red, and I felt like I couldn't breathe. I stood up and said, "Chloe, how dare you? This is private, and you're humiliating us in front of everyone." She smirked and said, "You don't get to hide the truth just because it's inconvenient." My cousin tried to change the subject, but the damage was done. My aunt started whispering, and my kids asked, "What's an affair?" I was furious. I told Chloe, "You need to leave. You're not welcome here anymore." She laughed, grabbed her bag, and stormed out, saying, "Good luck with your fake life." The rest of the night was awful. Ethan and I explained to our kids that grown-ups make mistakes and we're okay now. My parents apologized, saying they never told Chloe the details, but she must have overheard them years ago. My cousins were supportive, but some older relatives gave us looks, like they judged us for staying together. The reunion ended early on Sunday. Nobody felt like celebrating. I called Chloe the next day, demanding to know why she did it. She said I always act superior and deserved to be knocked down. I hung up, too angry to talk. Now Mom's begging me to forgive Chloe, saying she's going through a rough time. Ethan feels guilty, like it's his fault. I'm torn. I want to protect my family, but I feel bad for Chloe if she's struggling. Was I the jerk for kicking her out? Relevant comments. Commenter 1. NTA. Your sister crossed a major line airing your private business at a family event, especially with your kids there. That was cruel, not a toast. She sounds jealous, and her excuse about you acting superior is garbage. You had every right to kick her out. OP's response. Thanks for saying that. I'm still so mad she brought my kids into it. I think jealousy's part of it. She's been single a while and always compares our lives. It's just hard to believe she'd go this far. Commenter 2. Ash. Chloe was way out of line, no question, but kicking her out in front of everyone escalated the drama. You could have pulled her aside and dealt with it privately. Now the whole family's picking sides, and it's a mess. Maybe talk to her calmly to figure out what's really going on. OP's response. I get that kicking her out was public, but I was so shocked and angry I didn't think straight. I tried talking to her the next day, but she just attacked me again. I want to understand her side, but she's not making it easy. Commenter 3. Info. How did Chloe find out about the affair? You said only your parents knew, but she had specific details. Did she snoop, or did someone spill? Also, has she done stuff like this before, or was this out of nowhere? OP's response. My parents swear they didn't tell her, but they think she overheard them talking when we were in counseling 3 years ago. She was at their house a lot then. She's never done anything this extreme, but she's always been competitive, like making snarky comments about my house or job. Downvoted commenter 1. AITA. If your husband cheated, that's on him, and you chose to stay. Chloe's not wrong for calling out the truth, even if her timing sucked. Kicking her out was petty. You're just mad. She exposed your messy life. Own your choices instead of punishing her. OP's response. I'm not hiding Ethan's mistake. We worked through it, and it's our business. Chloe didn't call out the truth to help. She did it to humiliate me in front of our kids and family. Kicking her out wasn't petty. It was setting a boundary. Update 7 days later, May 15th, 2025. Hey everyone, it's Amelia with an update. Your comments really helped me process what happened, and I took some time to think before reaching out to Chloe. I wanted answers and maybe a way to move forward, so I called her last weekend. It was a tough talk, but I learned a lot about why she blew up our reunion. Chloe answered, sounding defensive at first. I stayed calm and said, I need to understand why you did this. It hurt me, Ethan, and our kids. After some back and forth, she broke down. She admitted she's been struggling with her life. Her job's a dead end. She's lonely, and seeing me with my perfect family makes her feel like a failure. She overheard Mom and Dad talking about Ethan's affair years ago and held on to it, waiting for a moment to even the score. She said she didn't plan the toast but got drunk at the bonfire and lashed out, thinking it'd make her feel better. It didn't. She's been miserable since. I told her I'm not perfect, and my life's had plenty of struggles, but humiliating me in front of our family was unforgivable, especially with my kids there. She apologized, crying, and said she didn't mean for it to go that far. I asked how she thought we could fix this, and she suggested family therapy. I'm not sure I'm ready, but I said I'd think about it. I also talked to Mom and Dad. They feel awful for accidentally letting Chloe overhear about the affair. They've been trying to mediate, but Chloe's been staying with a friend, avoiding everyone. Ethan's been supportive, but he's beating himself up, thinking his past mistake caused this. I reassured him we're past that, and Chloe's actions are on her. The family's still split. My cousins are on my side, but some aunts and uncles think I should let it go for family harmony. I'm not there yet. Chloe's apology helps, but I need time. We're planning a smaller family dinner next month, and I told Mom that Chloe can come only if she respects my boundaries. For now, I'm focusing on my kids, who are doing okay after we explained things in kid-friendly terms. I'm hoping we can heal, but it's going to take work. More comments. Commenter 1. NTA still. Chloe's explanation makes sense, but it doesn't excuse what she did. Therapy's a good idea, but she needs to own her actions, not just cry about her life. You're being fair by setting boundaries. A commenter 2. Your sister sounds like she's in a bad place, but that's no reason to nuke your family reunion. I'd keep my distance until she gets help. You're not the bad guy for protecting your kids and marriage. Commenter 3. I feel for Chloe's struggles, but she chose the worst way to handle it. Family therapy could work, but only if she's serious about changing. You're doing the right thing by taking it slow and prioritizing your family.